Welcome to another session of data analytics with Microsoft Excel. So today we mark the end of the Microsoft Excel. So we are going to work on creating a dashboard in Microsoft Excel. You know, as a data analyst, so you need to know how to create a dashboard. So how to do a visualization, how to visualize your analysis. So for stakeholder to understand the insights you have in your analysis. So, and we have different tools that we can use for visualization. So you can make use of Microsoft Excel to do your visualization, or you use a Microsoft Power BI, or you use Tableau. So for today, so we are going to use a Microsoft Excel to visualize a data. So as you can see on the screen, so we have a data set for car sales. So this data set contain about maybe it contain like 8 columns. So where we have car name, the year of the car, the selling price, present price, driving kilometer per second, fuel type, selling type, transmission. So before you start your visualization, so you need to understand the objective. So you need to know what you want to communicate to the stakeholder. Okay, they want to know the total sales. They want to know the sellings, the sales maybe per month or per year. So those things so you gather it first to know what the stakeholders need before you start creating the dashboard. So then after you have the dashboard on ground, then the next thing is to do storytelling to communicate what you got from the visualization to communicate it with the stakeholder. So like having this kind of reports, so you have the key metrics in that dashboard. Then those are charts, and those charts and graphs that you use, so you need to explain them to the stakeholder. So now to start with the visualization, so I show so this one. So this is one of the dashboards created with Microsoft Excel. Okay. So this is another one. Okay. So now we are going to create another dashboard using Microsoft Excel. So to start with your visualization, first thing is to have your data on ground. So you have your data set. So, but if you have the data set, so you have to do data cleaning. You check if there's any missing values in that data set, or if there's any duplicates and some other errors that you need to clean before you start creating the dashboard. So you use those techniques that we have used when we did the data cleaning techniques. So maybe to check if there's any missing values, so then feed those missing values. So if there's duplicates, then remove those duplicates, and other things that we normally do in data cleaning. So after that, because this data set has been cleaned already. So but what after this class, I'm going to give you an assignment to do. Okay, so I may give you a clean data set. So we now use that data set to create a dashboard. So, but before you create that dashboard, so your task is to clean the data set first. Then you can now use it to create the dashboard. So I may give you two assignments. One with clean data set. So what you just need to do is to create a dashboard with that data set. So second assignment may be using on clean data set. So that means you are going to use your knowledge of data cleaning approach to clean the data set. Then you can now use that data set to create the dashboard. So now, but to start, so if you want to create a dashboard, so first thing is to know the metrics you want to show on that dashboard. So first thing is to have the summary of some important information in that data set. So we call them KPI. So key performance metrics. So this one now, before you start, if you have the data set, if you have data set on ground, the clean data set, so you will need a new sheet for your dashboard. So just create a new sheet like this. Okay. So if you look at this one, you will see the background is blank. So there's nothing like grid in that dashboard. So look at this one also. So there's nothing like, so it is blank background. So if you want to turn this one to blank, to blank background, so you need to come to fill, okay? And then, so that is grid lines. So click on grid lines. You can see, so you have, so we have removed the grid lines. Okay, so what we are going to use now for creation of the dashboard is what we call a pivot table and a pivot chart. So pivot table and pivot chart. Now, with this data set, okay, so to create our pivot table, you need to go to the data, this data menu, and click on pivot table. So when you click on this, it will show the range of that data set. That is, the name of data set is car data. Then it starts from A1 to J302. So that is the range of data set. Okay. Then the next thing is okay, you select a new worksheet. So we have two options here, new worksheet and existing worksheet. So if you select existing worksheet, so it means the pivot table will be created on the same sheet with your data. So, but if you select a new worksheet, so it's going to create a new worksheet for the pivot table. So all these are the pivot tables that I've created before for the existing dashboard. So just click on new worksheet. So click on OK. So the pivot table environment will display. Okay. So now here, so this is where you are going to put your pivot table. Okay, so then this place at the right hand side here, so we have the list of our the feed list, the list of the columns we have in that data set. So as you can see, we have car name here. Okay, selling price.
So,
Hello. So now
Hello, sir. Can you?
So now, okay, so now all these are the list of the columns we have in our data set. So it starts from car name, year, selling price to driving kilometer per hour. So apart from this, then we have our pivot table areas. Pivot table areas. So in where we have our filters, columns, rows, and what and values. So now, if you want to find the total number of a particular column, so you will use a value. Okay. Now, for example, if I want to get a total number of maybe a selling price, a total selling price. So total selling price. So you just need to move it to the values. So can you see a sum of selling price? Okay, or you can have it like this. Let's put car name here. So if you put a car name here at the row, so it's going to show all the car names. It's going to show it here. There you have the grand total at the bottom of the list of the car names. So these values normally find the total number of a particular feed you drag to that section, or it can find the average. So let's right click this. Okay. Okay. Now, when you click on that feed, so you can set the value feed settings. So when you click on it, all these are the operations that you can perform on your feed. So one, it can summarize value by total all the values you have for the selling price, or you can use it to count. You can use it to find the average. You can also use it to find the maximum values for the selling price. So you can use to find the minimum, the product, that is multiplication, to count numbers, standard deviations, and so on like that. So now, but what we need these values, what we need it for is to find the sum. So another thing that you need to understand here is that if the column is a numeric value, so if you drag it to this section, so it's going to find the sum. The default settings for this section, for these values, is that if your column is numeric, so it's going to find the total. But if your column is a text, like this car name now, like this car name, so the values we have in car name is what? They are text. So if you drag car name to values, so it's going to count it. So it will count the number of car name that we have in that column. So let's check it now. Okay, can you see? So count of car name. So it's going to count because they are text. So it's going to count the number of like this. Braille is we have 10 for Braille. Corolla artist we have 16. So in your data set, like this field type, they are text. So if you drag that field type, you drag it to the values section under pivot table. So it's going to count the number of values you have for that column. But if they are numeric, like this, driving kilometer per second, present price, selling price, all these, they are what? They are numeric. So if you drag them to the value, so it's going to total the numbers. So it will total them. So like this are driving kilometer per hour. So it will total them. So because they are what? They are numeric. Now, Okay, where are we? Okay, so that is values. Now what we need now is let's remove this first. Remove feed. Okay, then car name. Okay, let's put car name to the column. Okay, no, we cannot use it here. Okay, so now want to find okay, let's remove this. Now we want to find the total selling price. So, but before you start finding it as a summary, so what the first thing to do is to create to design your dashboard. So you need this title. As I have this Afatech car dealers, you need this. Then you need subtitle. Okay, so if the company you are working with you are working with, or maybe the company you want to do the data analysis for, so they have logo, so we need to put their logo at the left hand side here. So then all these are their primary KPI, that is total selling price, total present price. So you need to show the total number of some important information in that data set. So all these are their total. So now to start that, so you need to go to the sheets you created for the dashboard. So you can rename this sheet. Okay, so rename it, call it there's a car underscore dashboard. Car underscore dashboard. So when you have this, first thing, okay, we can write something at the top here, maybe the name of the organization. So to do that, okay, you can insert a text box for that. Okay, so let's call maybe soft race. Okay, car 6. So when you have this, so you need to increase the size of the text. So by coming here, so increase it, car 6. Okay, so you can give it a text style. Can you see that? So let's reduce it a little bit. So put it at the center here. So you just need to drag it. Okay, so after this one, then you can have a subtitle, maybe car sales analysis. So you need to insert another text box. Okay, go to insert the text box. Okay, so car sales or you say car sales dashboard. Car sales dashboard. Okay, so increase the size. So, but the size will not up to that of the name of the organization. Okay, so you can change the text. No, okay, yeah. So put it here. So after this one, this outline, you can have it like this outline. Okay. So after this, so the next one is to create a box for your primary KPI. So what you need to do is to go to insert, then shape. Okay, so you can use any of these. Okay, let's use this. Okay, so turn this one. Okay, use this shape style. Okay, we have this. Then you can recreate this one. Maybe if you want to show like five total summary of individual column in that data set. So what you just need to do is to copy and paste. Copy this, Control C, then Control V to paste. So drag it here. Okay, then Control V again. So another one. Okay, so we have this for the KPI, which is the summary. So we are going to find the summary, maybe total sales, total present price, and so on like that. So we are going to put those total in each box that we created. So apart from this one, so you need to have sections for your graph, for the bar chart, pie chart, that you want to show the analysis for the maybe if you want to check the relationship between two columns. Okay, like we have here. So we have this total selling price per year. Okay, then total present price, so per year, using this is we use pie chart here. So why this one a bar chart? So this one is trend. Okay, then for this one, so we check total present price per year. Okay, so this one, present price by fuel type. Okay, some of our driving, total kilometer per hour by transmission. Okay, is it by automatic or manual? So okay, so you need to you can create a section for that. So maybe you have a shape. Okay, for this one. Okay, so you can just copy this and paste. So okay, so let's have one okay. Okay, you can just reduce this, then reduce this one. So then you can also copy these two, so put it at the bottom. So you can drag it like this. So you right click. So when you select both boxes, so just drag using right click and drag it like this. So okay. Oh, okay. Wait. We should be able to drag them. Okay. That means you cannot drag this. Okay, let's just copy and paste. Control V, Control C, Control V. So when we have this, so we have we have created the structure of the dashboard. So what we need now is to put our values in each box. Okay, so we start with this first one. So go back to the pivot table. Okay, so go back to the pivot table. So like the one we have here, so we have a total selling price. Okay, so we need to find the total selling price for that. Now to do that, okay, remove this. So to find the total selling price, So just drag these values, drag it here. So this is the total selling price, 1,403.05. Okay, so you can you can format it by giving it a comma like this. Okay, so then you need to, yeah, if it is a currency. Okay, so if I want to add a currency to it, so you can use this maybe in dollar. Okay, but if it is naira, so you can use N, so to represent naira. So copy this one. So copy it, Control C, and go to your dashboard, paste it here. Okay, so you just need to increase the size. So we can increase the size. Okay, so then we have this total selling price. The total selling price. So put it. Okay, so this is total selling price. Okay, now you can also give this another color. Okay, so this is a total selling price. Now the next one is we have a total present price. Okay, so go back to the your pivot table. Then this is our present price. Drag it to the value. Okay, so this is total present price. Can you see that? So just copy, go back, go to your dashboard. Paste. So paste it. Okay, then increase the size. Okay, give it a color and increase the size. Okay, then we need this. So you can just copy this, paste. Okay, paste it here. So this one is our total present price. Okay, so give it a format. Okay, bold it, increase the size. Okay, 14. So 14. Okay, so then next one, we check total kilometer per hour. Okay, so go back to the dashboard. So but this one is total kilometer per seconds, not per hour. Although I've checked, this is driving kilometer per hour. So this one was created later. Okay. So what we need is total kilometer per hour. So that is 40, but it's not supposed to be in currency. So just use number. Okay, or you can give it a comma. Okay, this is a total kilometer per hour. Okay, then okay. Although so this is the limitation of Microsoft Excel. No, if it is in Power BI, so there we have options to to change this one to maybe 40 million. So it will just show 40 M. Okay, but this one is billion. Is that okay? So okay, let's copy this. So go back to the classes. So we need to drag. It is too much. Okay. I'm thinking if we can use percentage for. Okay, no, we cannot use percentage. So that is total kilometer per hour. So total kilometer, so km plus hour. So increase, format this one. Okay, we use 14. Okay, centralize it. Okay, put it. So this one, increase the size. Okay, so then the last one, okay, we have a total selling price by, okay, we use by automatic, the total selling price by manual. Okay, so we look for, okay. So if you look at this one, total selling, total selling, our total selling price is 1,403.05. But you can also check total selling price by car type, okay, by automatic or by manual. So as you can see, the total selling price by manual is more than that of automatic. But if I want to determine that, so in your pivot table, in your you can use what filter. You can use filter for that. Let's see. This is by, that is transmission. So move it to the filter. So if you drag that transmission to the filters, so you can use this filter to filter the values you have here. So if I want to, if you want to know the total selling price by automatic, so just click on all to deselect all and click on automatic. Can you see that? So it will show only total selling price by automatic, then total present price by automatic, then sum of driving kilometer per hour, the total driving kilometer per hour by automatic. So if it is by manual, so just remove this, click on manual and click OK. Can you see? So that is filter. That is purpose of filter, to filter. Although you can use a filter on your dashboard. So that is what you call slicer, to slice the value. So now, since we need total selling price by manual, so you can use filter for that. Okay, we have got the total selling price by manual. So you can just copy this and put it here. So that means we need more one box to show that of automatic. So you can just extend this. Okay. So now, so this is total selling price by manual. Okay. So we increase the size. Okay. The color. Then you need, that is total selling price by manual. Manual. Okay. So you need to format this one. color blue. So bold it, increase the size. So, okay. Then this one, okay. So if you want to, for the total selling price by automatic, so go back to the pivot table. So click on this automatic. So can you see that? Now, I copy this one. So your cast is okay. Okay. You can put it here. Okay. Increase the size. So that is total selling price by automatic. Okay. So bold it. So that is okay. This one is different from other. Maybe the value is too much. So that is how to how to create a KPI, that is our first metrics, the total summary of your values. Then the next one is to create a chart. So either using a pie chart or bar chart. So to show the relationship between two columns in your data set. So now we have less than 1 minute now. So when the class ended, so just rejoin. Now, now we want to, let's now check our total selling price based on year. Okay, based on year. Now,